Well, hello everyone, sports fans, Chiefs Kingdom. This is Calnex Bigger TV here. So time for another prediction video as it's this Sunday. We have the Chiefs hosting the Buffalo Bills in a huge game at Arrowhead Stadium as the Chiefs coming off a very disappointing loss last Sunday night to the Green Bay Packers, in which on that final series there was some missed penalties, a costly missed pass interference call on Marquez Valdes-Scantling, and well, if that was not missed, if it was called, if the flag was thrown, then that would have set us up, inside the 5, would have set us up first and goal, and well, if we would have scored, we would have had to go for 2 in order to tie it. So, but yeah, so it's just very disappointing. And well, we have a number of key injuries in this game. 3 key players will be out for the Chiefs in this game. Running back Isaiah Pacheco out with a shoulder injury. Safety Brian Cook out, and was actually placed on IR with a ankle injury, as he suffered a pretty nasty looking ankle injury last week. So he could be out for the rest of the season. Is Brian Cook, and Donovan Smith also out with a neck injury, and linebacker Drew Tranquill out with a concussion. So a number of key players out, but we will be getting one key player back in this game, and that is linebacker Nick Bolton will be returning for the first time since week 7 when he suffered a wrist injury. Initially, I thought he was going to be out for the rest of the season, but he came back and is now ready to go. So that'll be a huge key player back. And the Bills, led by quarterback Josh Allen, who has over 3,000 yards. Again, 24 touchdowns, but 13 interceptions, which I think is the most in the league. And Patrick Mahomes, who also has double-digit in interceptions, and hopefully he can have a nice, clean game, but it's going to be tough. The last time that the Bills were at Arrowhead was in October of last year. They beat us, and that one I think was like 24-17. So it was a close game, a one-score game. They scored with like 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and they got revenge. The Bills did, from when we beat them in that amazing playoff game back in the divisional round of 21, where we infamously scored a field goal with just 13 seconds remaining and eventually won the game. That was one of the best, really, NFL games ever. Just an incredible back and forth game. And so the Bills have a solid defense. They're coming off a bye week, actually, and in their previous game in week 12 against the Eagles, Josh Allen threw 2 touchdowns and also rushed for 2, and Josh Allen has 24 passing touchdowns and 9 rushing touchdowns, so a total of 33 touchdowns overall. So he's had a huge season again, but he has thrown a lot of interceptions. He's thrown an interception in all but one game this season. So, and these two quarterbacks always put up great numbers when they play each other, and basically ever since Allen and Mahomes came in the league, they've been maybe 2 of the best in the AFC. And ever since that these two teams have played each other since the Bills drafted Josh Allen, they have just been one entertaining games. So, and I assume that it'll be another entertaining game. The Bills are 6-6 at the moment, out of the playoff picture with uh four games to go after this one, and uh yeah, so they're out of the playoff picture. But they could get a huge step forward if they win in this one. The Chiefs currently the number 3 seed. The Dolphins and the Ravens currently the top two, and the Jacksonville Jaguars also at 8-4. The Chiefs have the tiebreaker over Jacksonville due to us winning against the Jaguars back in week 2. So, and the Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence suffered a ankle sprain and could miss their game tomorrow against Cleveland, who is the 5 seed currently. So that's a huge game. So, and yeah, so a number of key players out. Losing Isaiah Pacheco definitely is a big loss. He's had a great season, could get to 1,000 yards rushing, and of course he got ejected last week late in the game, and he had 110 yards rushing. So it'll be a key player out. So that means Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Jerick McKinnon will be handle the running back duties. So, and my score prediction for this game, uh, predicting the Chiefs to win, I'm going to say 27-24. I think it's going to be a 3-point game, and I think it's going to come down to the end. And yeah, these two teams seem to play, nail-biting games, and I expect that to be the case again. So, till Sunday, and the key game is this one and the Eagles and the Cowboys, a monster game for both teams there. The winner of that game probably will win the NFC East, but the Cowboys have a pretty tough remaining schedule. So, but yeah, so till Sunday, count experts saying go Chiefs.